just in time to intercept the raids. Otherwise, his push would not have worked. It was very close in timing, but now he's done it. It looks brilliant. He's going to get the armory now. Looks like he's going to lose a tank or two. Cloak up. Cloak is up for Midas. But Midas is pinned to his base. He's wasted a lot of resources on that command center, and he's not in a good position right now. He can't do any economic damage to Hwasin because look, I mean, he's already got a turret in his mineral line, so that's going to be the end of the damage for him.
Yeah, definitely. Hwasin's been very good with turret placement in this game, I have to say. And the idea of offensive turrets is really cool to me too. It's just like you have these
Yeah, just a
again these
slow
static
push.
buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you use them in creative ways. It's a great part of this.
Look at this battle here. The SCV's repairing the vultures. Hwasin almost got away with that, but looks like he is going to lose his battle to an inferior number of vultures, to having an inferior number. Dropship is out for Midas, so Midas could use that to equalize things. And oh, look at just how clever Hwasin is this game. He's got a mine
Yeah.
at the other expansion location, so Midas, who was trying to use his command center by dropping it somewhere else, can't now. I don't even think he has an academy, so he's not going to get rid of that mine forever unless he sacrifices a unit. Of course, he could sacrifice a tank or something. It looks like he's actually gotten rid of it, so he does have scan. Okay, he does have scan, but it certainly slowed him down a little bit, and he's going to drop a couple of SCVs now down. Just look at that minefield there. Oh my god. That's a gigantic minefield. So really, this is not a comfortable position at all for Midas because he's taken this expansion on the left, but Hwasin knows it's there, and it's so much harder to defend than your natural, of course, because there's
Mhm.
really no way of getting there. He can't get there unless it's by air. So it's going to be really tough for him to hold.
Yeah, Midas is or Hwason is just in a great position right now with yeah, he's just been using units really brilliantly here, and even you know minefields outside his door. He's just been able to sort of hold back and keep really the right amount of distance. And we have Goliaths out here now, so maybe we won't see too many more offensive turrets. But those two wraiths are still alive. That's impressive.
And this is impressive, though. That is a lot of vultures. Oh my god, this could actually change the game, Peanut, because Hwasin has just intercepted every single SCV that was getting transferred. But oh no, he's got himself
Wow.
pinned in. No, I was gonna say some of those mines. The mines don't go off. I thought the mines were going to kill off all the SCVs. That would have been very possible, and that would have changed the game, but I don't think that was enough. So I don't think that was enough damage, and all the vultures go down. So actually, that wasn't a game changer. In fact, Midas is now even farther behind because he's
Yep.
lost that huge vulture force. And now we're going to see an attack most likely on the left side from Hwasin.
Yeah, we still have those wraiths trying to hunt down and kill whatever they can, but yeah, at this point, Hwasa's just so dominant in terms of he's just been dominant from the beginning, really, just setting up contains and using those proxies to the best advantage and using the floating buildings and the turrets. Um, he's really done well this.
Yeah, I mean, especially with the information, like you were saying, he had the information Midas didn't, and Midas made a couple of blunders, especially, having that SCVs out and then pulling them back. That's an example of just not having enough info, and, it cost him. But he does have a chance. I mean, he's not out of the game. He has dropships, for example, and but if they get spotted, that's not good. Oh man, he managed to get away with them.
Yeah.
But they're spotted now, and we could be seeing them going down at some point, or at least their drop being rendered ineffective. Hwasin's moving all of his forces back. He knows he needs to defend against his first drop here. And there's 4 tanks in there, so that is actually a really good position. But looks like Goliath's getting up there just in time. I don't know if they're going to be able to take him out. Oh, there's a lot of tanks following up. That is going to go down. However, though, the Goliaths are down, so the Raids actually have free pickings on those tanks. But doesn't matter. Midas has lost his battle. More importantly, he's lost the
Yeah.
forward motion he would have gained. So not looking good once again for Midas.
Yeah, it was a good idea, but if those dropships hadn't been spotted by those Goliaths, then yeah, you could have had a really nice little tank set up on that ridge there overlooking, just like you have your nice view of the pickings below, and just like shelling them
Right.
over and over again. It would have been very luxurious, but unfortunately, these things don't often happen in the pro gamer Korean StarCraft world.
Yeah, I mean, pro gaming is, yeah, obviously, I mean, both these players are pretty much perfect with their build orders. It all comes down to, and they're almost perfect with their mechanics also. It just comes down to brilliance at this point, like being outsmarting your opponent because you're not going to necessarily out macro them or out micro them. It's very hard to do that unless they're, of course, you're talking about like a B team versus, a super player, super class player like Flash. But I mean, otherwise you do have to outthink them. It is a thinking man's game. Anyway, though, we're seeing these dropships flying around. Once again, Midas doesn't have the information he needs. He doesn't know where to go, and he's been spotted, I think, again by Hwasin. Actually, no, that Factory didn't spot it because there was a high ground advantage. And actually, yeah, he is going to go and drop on top and take out the control tower at least. Meanwhile, two dropships up for Hwasin. Hwasin is being chased away, though. There's Charon boosters for the Goliaths. And Hwasin, meanwhile, moving up on the left side. He doesn't care about the fact that that one factory is going down. He's going to walk over this newly constructed expansion, and what he's going to do is actually, you see that expansion on the left side, he can actually get into a siege position there and then siege the bridge leading towards Midas's
Ah.
left side base. But no, this looks like Midas is going to drop all over Hwasin this time, but Hwasin is a counter drop on top. So no, it is not going to work for Midas. Midas once again with a failed drop.
Foiled
And wow, you can
again.
see it in his face. Fold again,
Yeah.
exactly. By the way, Midas is well known for a picture he took of him cooking for I Love UV, cooking this traditional like Korean dinner. There's a lot of funny pictures of that. It's very elaborate and serving it for I Love UV. So maybe he's going to go back to cooking because he's not going to be playing much if he loses this game. Not in the next MSL, OSL at least. That's a little bit
He
harsh, but it's true. Back to
well,
the
he
kitchen.
can he can he can cook a nice Korean dinner for me any day.
That's true. I wouldn't mind a nice Korean dinner, although sometimes I find them some of the ingredients are a little bit scary. But other than that, wow, that drop was so costly. I mean, he finally took out that contain at his natural, but at the cost of like everything. He lost
Yeah, but
drop
was
ships,
it
he
worth
lost all
it?
of his tanks.
Oh,
No, I mean it was
killer
too late,
drop of
and
the century. Yep.
yeah, this is double drop is just gonna wipe him off the face of the map here. Hwasin, no mercy here for Midas. And yeah, you know, Hwasin wants it badly too. He wants to get into the OSL. Who doesn't, you know? So
Yeah, I do.
no quarter. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. And there's Midas. Oh, looking unhappy. GG coming from Midas. Surprise ending for Midas, but I guess not really, considering his play this season has not been spectacular. Goes home with another loss. He's 0-4. Look how frustrated he looks.
Oh man. Yeah, he has lost the golden touch, or at least he has been for a
Oh,
while here.
ka-ching. Nice pun there.
Ka-ching! Thank you.
Yeah, very money there. I would say that was quite a money pun. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, um, so we're gonna see STX Souls Hwasin moving on to the final game. He's gonna battle We Made Fox's Hero V, and we'll see if Hero manages to pull any other kind of weird builds out and surprise us, or if becomes a long standard game. But we'll see. Good game, and thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks.
All right.